What's going on, Crunch Nation? It's KJ here, coming back at you guys with another Madden Ultimate Team video. Now, yesterday, Crunch came out with a banger coin making method. Everybody was loving it, so we were looking, and we found another one. So we're bringing another one to you guys today, back to back. I know it had been a while since we had put one out, but we're going to try to get as many as we can, especially going into the tail end of the season. You know, we're getting to the tail end of Madden, pushing on to next year, you know, that type of stuff. So we're going to try to show you guys how to make as many coins as possible. This is when most of the methods end up coming out, is towards the tail end of the year, because a lot of the old sets end up helping you make stuff. But here we go. So we're going to jump into it. So basically, we're going to be going into the sets. We are going to be using a set to do this. We're going to be using theme builders, 92 overall. So when you come in and look, we got 87s. We got 85s that we need, and 83s. So from what I was seeing on the market, 87s are about 10K. You want 10K or lower. 85s were about 7K, so 7K or lower, right? Then 83s, they were about 5K. So you want about right around 5K or lower for the best profit possible. You can take a little bit higher on each one of them. Your profit will just get a little bit less. That's all. So if we do the math on that, that's 30 here, 28 here, 58, right? And then 20 more here for the 83s. So we're looking about 78K, right? So let's go look at the block. Now, what you're going to want to do is watch the prices on everything. Cards, in terms of the ones you're picking up to do the sets. Cards, in terms of the ones you're trying to sell. So what we're going to do is we're going to go grab up programs, hit theme builders, and come over and go to the 92 overalls. Now, you want to look for the ones that are going for the most. So obviously you don't want to hit this dude right here who's going for 97, because then you're only making about 10K profit, if that, right? That's not what we want to do. You want to go through, kind of peek around, see who's going for a little bit. So you could go with the punter. He's going for a little bit right here. This guy right here, going for about 105. You know, you don't see another one lower than that, right? So that's the lowest for his price, so 105. So that's one guy we'd want to check out. This D tackle right here, he's going for about 108. And you can look at stuff like this. So you see this guy's going for 99, but then you got these up here for 110 and none in between. So this guy will get picked up pretty quick. You can list around this price. But as you can see, you kind of just pan through, see which ones you see ones of and which ones you don't. Don't see any for him, so you could check him out. Let's see. Let's just check just to be sure, because you can sort down to, you know, the lowest price. So yeah, about 110, 111 for him. Next one is 120, so that's one you can look at. But basically you try to find the ones that are going to be the highest for you to sell, and try to check for ones that are selling most, because that's really what you're going to want to do. But like I said, you just go through and find those, but we'll show you how to get the cards. So the way that we were doing it, and finding them for those prices, obviously you go 86, 87. Now for the 86, 87s, we were looking between legends, basically, is where we were finding them. Where's legends at again? All right. Now you got to pan through a little bit, because the 87s are going to be a little bit of a ways down. All right, so here's the first one at 11. So you don't really want to pick that one up if you don't have to. Kind of wait, because it fluctuates. You know, you'll see some come in. Maybe sit and refresh just for a little bit on each one. But you will find them at 10K or lower. But you kind of just got to wait, look around, try different filters. Different ones that I saw that kind of worked was that. I also saw the, I think the playoffs were close to 10K. Those are about 11K right now. Let's see. There was a few of them that I saw that were working earlier and last night. Let's see. There were no Pro Bowl ones. That's not the, oh, it was Team of the Week. Where's Team of the Week again? I always lose sight of these things as I'm scrolling through. Does that happen to anybody else? You just be scrolling through, going right past it 400 times. But I saw some 87s in here for right about 10K too. So that's definitely one you want to look at. See about 10.7, 10.7. Those you could grab up 10.9. You'll see ones for less than that. But that's where we were seeing them, mainly Team of the Week, Legends, and then I saw a few in the playoff every once in a while. So that's something to look at as well. So we're going to go back to Legends because that's also where we were finding the 85s for pretty cheap. So you're going to go 84 to 85. Obviously pan through until you see the 85s, which will take a little bit. Let's see, they're about 8K right now. Those also, I believe, you can find in Team of the Week. Is where I was finding some of those as well. I believe so. Let's pan through and see if we can find any close. That one's about 8K, 7. But you can see you can get them down to 7. But like I said, if you're 1 or 2K up from the price, we're giving you the price you want to get it at, which is obviously 10K for 87, 7K for the Team of the Weeks, and then 5K for the 83s, because that's going to give you the most profit. But if you're 1 or 2K up here and there, if you're doing the right cards in terms of the ones that you're selling, you're still going to make tons of profit, so it's really not going to matter. You'll just lose a few K on the back end of it. That's all. Your profit will just be a little bit less. But it's still going to be profit. You'll still be able to benefit off of it. Now, the 83s, let me show you those. Now, you can get some of them in here, but these were a little bit pricey. That one's right at 5K, so there's a couple right there at 5K. 5K, 52, 52. So you can do it from there. Another one that was working earlier was Core Elites, so you can go through there to find the 83s as well. There, if I can find the 83s in here somewhere. Doesn't look like any good ones are up right now, so they're a little bit pricey in the Core Elites. Another one that we found them in was Most Feared. So you can find them in Most Feared, as you can see here, right about 5K on most of them. I think the other one that we were looking at was Autumn, maybe? No. There was another one that we found it in. I can't think of it right now. But either way, like I said, if you go through the ones that we showed you, you'll be able to find them pretty easily. I mean, Most Feared is going to be the easiest one. They're just there, ready to go. But basically, like I said, you do all that's about 78K. If you go through and sell like the ones that we were talking about, that was like Anzalone, or whatever the fuck his name is, the middle linebacker for the Saints. I always forget his last name. But he was about 110. You take off about 11K for, you know, EA's tax. That puts you about 99K. You made it for about 78 to 80K. You turn about an 18K profit. You know, just keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. Watch the market though, because you do have to watch the cards. There are going to be better times to do it and better times to kind of hold on to the cards and wait. So you definitely want to check that out. So if you do it properly, you build it for 78 to 80K, right? But you see the market's a little low on those 92s. Wait. Just hold on to it for a little while. Wait till the price goes back up. Go ahead and sell them then. Now, you're obviously not going to want to be selling on the days that big things come out. That's the big thing with these methods that are based on the market. If new cards are coming out, everybody's pulling packs, everything's going to be cheap. It just is. That's when you want to buy up all the cards. Then you want to wait till there's nothing going on, and then the market will go back up a little bit. That's when you want to sell. So don't be trying to just do it as fast as possible. Could possibly ruin your profits. Kind of be patient with it. Watch the market as it goes up and down. you know, just be cognitive, be, you know, observant of what's going on before you just jump into it and try to do it and do it and do it. Just kind of see what you got to do to make the most profit. That's the biggest thing that Crunch does with his investments, with methods like this that we find. He's super patient. He waits, watches the trends in the market, kind of see how the cards do. And then when he knows, all right, so this guy, I can pick him up for this much, but he will sell for this much a couple days later. You know, you got to watch those trends so you know when to get out of the cards. So that's a big thing. A lot of these methods work, but people lose coins on them because they're not patient. They don't pay attention. You got to know when to let go of the cards and when to hold on to them. People panic. They feel like, oh, the price is going down, it's just going to plummet. You got to just hold on to it, chill for a little bit. It'll usually come back up. But other than that, boys, we're going to just keep, you know, busting it, trying to get you guys as many methods as possible, many theme teams as possible. If there is any other content that you guys want to see, we would really appreciate it. Just drop it down in the comment section so we know we have something to go on what you guys want to see, what you guys are interested in, so we can try to make more content for you guys. But other than that, like, comment, subscribe as always, and we're out.